everybody. Welcome to Movie Libs. We are excited to have you here today. Today is it's Wayne's show. Wayne's show. Excellent.
Wayne's World.
Party time. We're excited to have Wayne here with us tonight. He's going to be our guest host for tonight. He's picked all the movies and the scenes that we're going to be doing tonight, and he'll be talking to them about talking to us about them. Charlie wooed, and it startled me. If seen Movie Libs before, the way that the show works is we take scenes from famous or sometimes less famous movies. We pull words out of those scenes. You will give us new words to plug into those scenes, thus creating an entirely new scene that we reenact live for your entertainment. That's what we do. That's how it works. So anyways, let's say hi to the beautiful cast that we got out here tonight. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for joining us. How you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yes, if you hear Brian speaking in the background, he's giving a tour to a new tech at the theater. So don't mind that. That's just something else that's happening during this. But we're happy to have you here tonight. Anyways, yes, Wayne, thank you for being here. We're super excited to finally be doing this. It feels like this has been in the works for a long time, but we're getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dayna, how you doing?
Good. I'm gonna mute myself when it's not my turn to talk while there's the tour going on.
We'll have less giggles to enjoy. Bottom row people, how are we doing?
Peons.
Yeah, down the bottom.
Also rans. How are the little folk?
Yeah.
Marco, thank you for joining us. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Like your sixth cousin once removed's birthday today?
I have two daughters and it was their birthdays. I'm out of daughters now.
In between there, what was up with that week?
What? Oh, everybody made a show without me for some reason. And I just accepted this as
Marco
back.
Didn't bother to tell us that he was available.
I just read it and it was like, oh, I got I got them already. It's just us. And I was like, oh, they must be doing a thing. Oh, okay. And then I just went about my day.
What? I didn't have to be postponed at all, really?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, you did.
No.
But the good news about the postponement is we now get Stacey, who we wouldn't have had with the original date. So that's exciting business.
True. Thank you. Thank you.
She's joining me in the high bun look tonight.
Yes.
Good one.
Nice.
High bun.
Tina, you're looking stylish.
I'm itchy. This is like the worst, hands down worst thing I own.
Tina's itchy, so I guess we should get on with this whole thing. The way the first scene works is we ask for our words ahead of time. We asked for these words like a month ago, but you guys came through, gave us things like queen and smelly and ska. We're going to use those words in our first scene. For our later scenes, we'll get the words from you live as we are going. But without further ado, let's kick it to Wayne to read us a scene description for our first
Marcus
scene.
trying to do a top knot.
I don't actually know how to do this.
Our first scene is from 2001's Ghost World. And in a story adapted from comic books by Daniel Clowes, a cynical misfit teenager named Enid, played by Thora Birch, and her best friend Rebecca, played by Scarlett Johansson, plot to tease a hapless middle-aged jazz record collector named Seymour, who is played by Steve Buscemi. But ultimately, Enid finds herself drawn to befriend this unlikely kindred spirit. Now, in our scene, Enid tries to figure out what type of woman to set up on a date with Seymour, her newfound nerdy friend.
Okay, and if everybody's ready, or actors ready.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be your own personal dating service. By the end of this summer, you're going to be up to your neck in doing the nasty.
Oh, fiddle fork. Hot damn.
Okay, well, what about her? Would you go out with her?
What kind of question is that? It's totally irrelevant because a queen like that would never be caught dead with me.
Well, yeah, but put that aside for now. Would you go out with her?
I didn't really get a good look at her.
Yeah, yes, you did. Okay. Oh, whoa. What about her? Are you into girls with big toe knuckles?
Jumping Jehoshaphat and holy shitballs, Batman. I mean, as long as she's not smelly and she's even remotely fiddle forking fine.
Well, we need to find a place where you can go to meet women who share your interests.
Maybe I don't want to meet someone who shares my interests. I hate my interests.
Yeah, okay. So just list your 5 main interests in order of importance.
Well, I'd have to put traditional sea shanties, chamber music, and then ska at the top of the list.
Okay, right. So let's just say music. That way we only use up just one.
All right.
And scene. Bravo. Bravo.
Out the glasses.
I know, halfway through it.
Nina.
Where's your top
Ice
knot,
knuckle.
Marco?
I took it down. I'm covered anyway.
Yeah, there's limited space since we have so many lovely friends.
All right. I like it. It's worth it.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna take turns.
Wow.
See, when I don't have my glasses on, I was going to say ice knuckles when it was
Fiddle
actually
forking hot.
That was funny. Because I watched it and I'm like, Tina doesn't have glasses. It's not like her to drop the ball. And then you had glasses next time I checked.
I dropped the ball.
What are you
It
talking
was
about?
only when I
Marco?
realized I couldn't read that I.
Tina was wearing glasses the whole time.
What?
Everything is blurry. That's
Tina has the coolest necklace monocle. It's like a cool looking necklace, but then you can like make it a monocle. It was exciting. I saw it at Corky's surprise wedding.
pretty fun. I forgot I had
Oh,
that.
wow.
Did we say that Wayne developed 2 shows for us? Is that right?
Just
Yeah.
one.
one.
Comics?
Oh well, technically you inspired the other shows because
Oh,
of
that's true.
my
The misunderstanding. Yes.
titling. Yeah,
They started as
many-
comics, meant comic
Yeah.
books or graphic
Don't
novels,
improvising,
not.
kids.
So then
It's
you
like
got 2 shows that had actors that started as comics, comedians.
That's right.
Yeah.
And probably another one in the works because
Yeah.
when I pick a theme, I roll with it. Till it's-
It's such a good idea. I couldn't pass it
I
up.
love a theme.
Charlie's so good at impressions, but I don't know if his Steve Buscemi was quite there.
It's hard to be. It's hard to be as squeaky
You have
as
to have the
Steve
eyes.
Buscemi.
He's a little
Also-
wacky. He's like old time. He's like, what's going on? I don't know.
Who's that talking?
Yeah,
What have I got here, kids?
I'm Steve Buscemi. I was in Fargo.
I
This is how
I want to do my Katharine Hepburn voice so bad in like an ACL show, but I like never can think of a character that makes sense to have that voice like during a modern, reasonable show. One of these days I'm gonna do it.
It doesn't need to make sense. It's comedy.
You need to be in on the Squad Patrol show, and we'll write something where you just get to be Katharine Hepburn or get to talk like that.
Yes. I'm in.
Okay. If we want to encourage
Oh.
people to type in their suggestions.
Yes, if you haven't noticed, we have the words covering Marco's beautiful
Yeah.
face.
I
you
laughed.
need to type in- you can type insult and then type doo-doo head, and then we'll know that doo-doo head is your suggestion for insults. And then Dayna can look it up and then tell me what it is and we'll type it in and maybe use it in our show. That's how it works, guys. That's how it is. Also, if you could take a second to like this, share this, all that good stuffs, tag some of the peeps you know sometimes enjoy watching us, all that good stuff.
Some of the
You know how it
peeps.
works. The peeps.
Megan Jocelyn says, Coreen, I'm just glad the show is scheduled while the Olympics are sleeping.
Yes. Oh, Megan, did you see I sent you a video on Instagram of about that Steve guy. He's great. Have people seen the men's gymnastics guy who's like he's only doing one event and he's just chilling there
All
with
the
his
memes.
glasses? Oh, he's the best. And then he comes out to do
Okay.
his pommel horse. He takes off his glasses and he crushes the pommel horse. And then they're just holding him in the air and he's got his glasses and he's like, ah, with his glasses.
But he
It was
does a
magic.
Rubik's Cube in less than 10 seconds.
Yes. Oh, he's amazing.
Posted about that.
The best. The best.
Okay.
I love too much. Sorry, guys.
Okay, a place to keep something safe inside my Victoria's Secret push-up sports bra.
Uh-huh.
Facts. My secret tip when I travel is you put extra money inside a maxi pad because no one's gonna look in there.
That's the first place I look when I try to rob people.
Yeah, a diaper on the beach, wrapping your stuff up in a diaper like it's a messy diaper. That's a good one.
Way to say shut up, silencio.
Welcome back, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Marco, you don't exist right now. Quiet.
I'm just fighting today, Marco.
Thing you
Who's
get when
talking
you're a
on-
teacher, boogers.
Like
Wait,
thrown
if you're a
at you?
teacher, you get boogers? I don't get it.
Oh yeah, kids are like, I love you.
Yes.
Oh.
I used to do swim lessons, and like you'd look at the kids and they just have boogers like pouring out their face, and you'd be like, hang on, because you're in a pool. And I'd go to get a tissue and they'd be underwater. And I'd be like, I'm swimming in it now. So, yeah.
Way to say shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Stop it.
Okay.
You stop it.
Thing you can read, a cereal box.
Sometimes they have like games.
Or, a shampoo bottle.
Ooh, two of the best reading materials.
You could do
I've
that.
never read it.
Insult, bozo.
I'm watching a nerdy documentary series about Walt Disney, like the start of the company.
Yeah.
And the amount of stuff that the beginning of Disneyland triggered in pop culture, like the fact that we have cereal boxes that have like cartoons and all this shit geared to kids is because of Disney, because they realized that if they put Mickey Mouse on a box, that kids would suddenly eat this cereal that previously they thought was shit. And so there you go.
So it's his fault.
Yeah. We have diabetes, childhood
Yeah.
diabetes.
Wow, we can trace it right back to Walt.
Stacey's
All the marketing and merchandise.
valuable object, virginity.
Stacey's commenting things.
It didn't look like we had a lot of suggestions coming in, and I panicked.
I love it.
Insult name, cockahead.
Wow.
Wow. That hurt my feelings.
So loud.
He's so loud.
Teachers are getting a lot of crap. Ray says thinks teachers get STDs, head lice. Like everyone's going like.
No one's giving an apple anymore?
I don't know what Kendra's yesing, but thank you.
Yeah, you don't give your teacher.
You were
any-
right about
give
it,
him
Dayna.
STD.
You give teachers STDs, but not apples
All
anymore.
lost.
Yeah,
What do we?
yeah.
what
I
do
mean,
we
it's
need?
2024, Stacey.
Insult, an object, and a positive adjective.
Okay, so an insult. This one's really long.
Cursor on that.
You are the most narcissistic, selfish, self-centered person on the face of the earth. Hey, I've met that
What?
person.
Whoa. Give me a small.
At least that was
Haven't we
fresh.
are?
That one happened today.
Yeah, that's too long. I think that's too much. Too
I'm
much.
pretty sure Taylor Swift wrote a song about that. Object. We have a cutlass.
If it helps, it's like an insult nickname that you give someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have lots of insult
Yeah.
names.
Like
Let's
it's
see.
insult nickname, kind of.
We got bunghead, lame-o,
Bunghead.
Bunghead works.
Bunghead.
and one last
Bunghead.
STD,
positive,
bunghead.
Positive adjective. Shiny.
Like in that TV show. That's from that TV show. I saw that
Firefly,
nerd shit.
yes.
Still no emotions this week, huh, Coreen?
Did I again? No. I don't know. I did this show a long time ago, so I don't remember.
Oh,
Okay.
Kendra says,
let's
Wayne,
make
please
it
tell us
happen.
about. Kendra wants to know about Wayne. He's
We have time right
Yes,
now.
we'll learn
Somebody-
all about
Yeah, Wade, come on.
Do it, Wayne.
After this. We'll learn all
Okay,
about
next
Wayne.
break. You want me or right now?
We'll do it after
I
this.
don't know.
Yeah. Now it's I'll tell you about me at next break. How about that?
You can think about it for a minute.
Or if there's going to be a lot of downtime here, I can start. Which is it?
No, you're good. You can start, Corin. Go ahead. Read.
Okay. Our next scene is from 2006 film Art School Confidential. Now, this film is also written by the same comic book writer artist as the last one, Daniel Clowes. And in this one, an earnest young art student has his dreams dashed by his harsh professors at college who do not value his craft and instead arbitrarily applaud the low effort artwork of other students around him. And while he's naively pursuing recognition for his art, he also pursues a sophisticated woman that models nude for his figure drawing class. And this school is staffed by several intimidating professors. They're played by people like John Malkovich and Angelica Houston. And there's a lot of other comedians that later became much more well-known in the cast. But in our first scene, a famous former student played by Adam Scott returns to the art school to give a Q&A session.
And if you're ready.
And scene and action. Say something, Wayne. She gotta prompt us, buddy.
I do.
Mr. Bushmiller, the cereal box is called your work an expedition to the far contours of an evolving cutlass culture. With that in mind, where do you see art headed in the 21st century?
Art who? Sorry. No, really. That is such a stupid question, bunghead. Why don't you ask me something relevant? Like, ask me how much of my virginity I have inside my Victoria's Secret push-up bra.
Did you learn anything at Strathmore?
Yes, I learned many things. Like, I learned that the faculty is made up of old failures who teach only because, they need the head lice. Present company excluded, of course.
I was about to say.
No, David here was too busy trolling the halls for fresh meat to worry about his head lice.
What advice would you give to a young artist?
Silencio. Okay. Look, there's really only one question that any of you want to ask, right? You want to know what it would take to turn you into me. Well, listen closely because I'm going to give you the answer. Okay? In order to be a shiny artist, you simply have to be a shiny artist. Okay? There's nothing to learn, so you're all just wasting your time. Go home.
Why are you such a caca head?
Oh, now that is a great question. No, really, it is. I mean, I am a caca head because that's my true nature. Okay, maybe it's everybody's true nature. Every single one of you looks like a fiddle forking caca head to me, but who knows? I don't know. The difference between you and me is that I have gained the freedom to express my true nature. Okay, and what could be more beautiful than truth and freedom?
End scene.
You're a cockahead, Tina.
Okay. Sorry, at the beginning where I spaced out for a second, clearly, it was because in my head I was like, do I need to text him and tell him that we can hear him on the screen? Like, I was just trying to figure out, how do we let him know?
I think Coreen missed her line,
I think
too.
Dayna has herself muted. I think only we can hear a lot of the time. So,
yeah.
No,
I don't
it's
think
real
the audience can hear
loud.
it.
Apologies. I was distracted.
I keep
It's
myself
very-
muted
It's all right.
during the scenes, so you guys might be able to hear me through the program, but the audience can't.
Oh, okay. I wondered about that.
Got it.
Yeah.
So Wayne, when you were like, I'm gonna make comic movies, that's what I'm gonna do, and you just didn't make it Spider-Man or something?
Well, here's what I'm going to...
Sad
This is-
movies?
This is how you
Sad.
lead me into talking about myself. So
There you go.
Yes.
the reason I
Then
chose
wait.
this theme is because way back, more than half my lifetime ago, I used to draw comics all the time. And in college, I was, I was in the school newspaper in college, and I also was in local weekly here in town before News and Review. There was one called Sack This Week. So once I was doing a comic strip for them once a week, and it would also be published in the school newspaper. So I was really into comics at the time. This type of comic, this very specific type of comic, which is not superhero or any of that. It's just slice of life, just real, not much action. It's all interpersonal relationship stuff. So, and it's like a lot of things, I eventually just lost interest in doing that. So it's too solitary of a thing. I like doing, that's why sketch comedy is more for me, because it's more collaborative. And
Yeah. So tell people about the shows you're involved with.
Okay, well, for since 2017, I've been in a show that didn't start at the Comedy Spot, but now is at the Comedy Spot, called The Set. We're a sketch comedy group. That the Set that has existed for 10 years this year. So we haven't even done a show this year, but we are pretty much obligated to do a 10th anniversary show. So we're trying to kick that off right now.
Make it happen.
What's that?
Make it happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I was trying to bug the guy, say, give me something that I can talk about. And then, we're not quite there yet. And plus I have to get it scheduled to be able to say anything about it at all actually happening. So, but I am in Squad Patrol with some of you guys coming up as a guest. So there's that.
Wayne also helps a lot of times run the camera for ACL. So if you're watching the stream and it's not going how you want it to, yell at Wayne.
Well, yeah. when you see close-ups, it's probably me on there, but they just let it roll.
If there's any artistic direction, then Wayne's helping. Yeah. So the whole reason I wanted to do this kind of guest host thing was we posted like that staff photo, and someone commented on it that they didn't know who half the people were at the table, and it made me realize how we have this whole streaming community, and there's so many cool ass people at the Comedy Spot that most of you probably don't know. And I thought this would be a really fun way to bring some Comedy Spot people in here and get you to know them, because it's a really cool ass place.
Yes, it's not like back in COVID days when all we did was online, so everybody knew everybody because that was the only way we were getting any.
Yeah. No. And every 12 months there's like 20 new people. So like it's insane.
Yeah. We literally got 17 new people in this last round of Helix.
There's 60 some people in the Helix program alone.
It's a lot. Yeah, we had 27 people sign up for auditions, and I think we end up, because we created another team, so we ended up getting like I think 17 new people in the community just for Helix.
Yeah, Kendra. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, are we getting some stuffs? Hopefully Dayna is very muted because everything's loud. She looks ready.
I muted myself because Brian's still back there talking, so
you can hear him. Listen.
You can. Why is he talking so loud?
Is it a long interview?
Brian volume.
The guy's right next to him.
Because you have to project. Okay.
What's funny is I'll be on this side of the theater and he's over there and he can't hear me when I call him, but yet we can hear everything he's saying right now.
Okay. So we have school, Berkeley, go Bears.
Oh.
Bears. Ray just likes bears. He doesn't really like the school.
Is there a mascot bear?
Term for kids, cesspools of germs.
Facts.
Profession, cat wrangler.
Oh, I'm one of those.
Charlie, if you're watching, Coreen needs the computer cable, please.
Yeah, my battery's getting low.
Oh
no. Let's see.
It's by my other computer.
Subject in school, nuclear thermodynamics.
Yeah, I studied that.
All the time.
It's about heat and cell nuclei.
It was like freshman science, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was like 5th grade.
Oh, yeah.
Business, Radio Shack.
Apparently you didn't want to learn how to run the Starship Enterprise because I feel like that's something you would have had to study. But
I don't know what term this is for, but sugar tits.
Yeah, term for husband. I think.
Husband.
Mother or husband? Which one's sugar tits?
I think it's got to be husband. It can't be woman. It can't be mother.
but it's a lady.
Could you bring my laptop table?
Men can have sugar tits.
This is true, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Boring activity, a hot dog roaster.
that's what you call your sugar daddy. He's
A
got
hot
damn
dog
sugar
roaster?
tits.
No, that's the sugar baby.
Wow.
Boring activity, hot dog roaster. Why is it
Yeah.
boring, Dennis?
Yeah, I think that sounds fun.
If you just do it over and over and over, I don't know.
Profession, social media influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else are we looking for? I'm so lost.
Let me see. Boring job. Was that the one that we just had? What did we just have?
The boring job was the hot dog. No, that's an activity. A boring job.
Wasn't there a profession we just had? What was it?
We had the profession social media influencer.
Is that boring?
I don't know.
Sounds
I'm gonna
soul
say
sucking.
Not if you're like this. Oh my God, look at me influencing. Ah.
Oh, I
We
guess
also
that's
have
cat
priest,
anyway.
which some might find. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna.
We're looking for.
I gotta say
Okay, and
something
then
bad.
I need one more subject in school and a term for mother.
Oh, you
I
need
can't
that
wait to
too.
see
Okay.
what boring, morose, sad movie these go on.
Oh, I like this one. Botany and statistics.
You're not too far off, Marco.
Marco's
else?
so kind to our guests. He's just like, what other shit have you brought
He
for us
waited
today?"
for me. He didn't want to do it without me.
Marco's mean to
Get
everyone.
roasted by Marco.
Okay, what else do
Wayne's
we
at our
need?
show this month. It happens every day. Every time I see him.
It's because he looks like Kevin, and you live to make fun of Kevin.
I do like to make fun of Kevin. So
How do I
I'm
look like Kevin?
Never mind. What else do you need, boss?
Just a term for mother.
Okay. That's an inside joke. Baby maker. That's what we're good for.
Love that.
Okay, cool. I think that is everything that we need. Let me just double check. Do. Yes, hit it, Wayne.
All right. Our next scene is from 2003's American Splendor, based
Of course
on
it is.
comic books like this. This is a nonfiction drama portraying the mostly mundane life experiences of Harvey Pekar. He was a frequent guest of the early David Letterman show, and his autobiographical stories were frequently illustrated by his friend Robert Crumb, a famous cartoonist you may have heard of. Harvey is a curmudgeon-y file clerk played by Paul Giamatti, and the film often breaks the fourth wall, humorously cutting back and forth between the actual people and the actors playing them. In our scene, Paul Giamatti plays a graphic novel author, Harvey Pekar, and he runs into Jenny, a former classmate of his, at the bakery.
All
If
right.
our actors are ready.
Let's do it.
You're Harvey Pekar.
Yeah.
Oh, Alice Quinn from Berkeley. Go Bears!
Oh, yeah. Berkeley, go Bears. Yeah. We had a couple of nuclear thermodynamics classes together.
Yeah. What happened to you? You disappeared after 2 semesters.
Yeah, I know, man. I got good grades and all, but there was that required botany and statistics class, hanging over my head. Eventually, the pressure got to me too much, so
I mean, you're doing okay anyway. I mean, I heard all about your jazz reviews and your comics.
you did?
Sure, you're famous.
Ah.
Meanwhile, I got my degree in being a social media influencer, and I'm just plain old wife and, just a baby maker.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not doing as great as you think. My second wife divorced me, and I work at a dead-end job. as a cat wrangler. So, sometimes I hang out with the guys at Radio Shack, but most of the time I just stay at home by myself and roast hot dogs.
Well, you're luckier than you think. Between my sugar tits and my cesspool of germs, it's impossible for me to curl up with and roast hot dogs.
And scene.
Not anymore.
I love it how the context of it does not play out as being like a mother or a husband or anything anyway. Just like you're playing with your own sugar tits. It's fine.
Playing with sugar tits.
My sugar tits.
I don't have time to roast weenies anymore since I'm so busy playing with my sugar tits.
My sugar tits
I
in
love
a
it.
cesspool.
Roast weenies too.
That's like the worst way to refer to any part of you. Hey there, big boy. You want some of these sugar tits in this cesspool? Come on.
So hot.
Oh, before I forget. Okay, Wayne, I don't know which one it is. I was at a party with Wayne once at Alex's house, and he randomly mentioned that he made the packaging or designed the packaging to my Star Wars toys. But I don't know if this was one of them. Was one of them Slave One?
Yeah, I didn't design it, but I worked on, if you took... there's somebody else above me that was the designer, but I, executed the design for the whole line, of toys, just laying out the packaging and coming up, it had to be, it has to be prepared in a 3-dimensional way. So when it's flat, all the kind of stuff like that. And you're just a lot of Photoshop stuff. I've been doing that kind of thing for about 25 years now.
Hold the phone. Who do you work for? What do you do? What's the story?
I've had many jobs in graphic design, but this was working for Galoob Toys in the Bay Area in the late 90s when the Star Wars prequel started coming out. We had, they had that, contract with Lucas to do all the toys. So we were seeing clips from the prequels before anybody else. And, so everybody who was standing.
Were you like, God, these really suck?
Yeah, exactly. So when everybody was standing in line for weeks, I'm all, you're gonna be sorry. Don't do that. Cause we were making Jar Jar heads, way before anybody even knew who Jar Jar was. We saw those clips and just went, no, you're not gonna like it, people. So don't
I don't own any of those. But you did.
I had to sign all the NDAs and all that stuff to work.
Put it down, Marco.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did these ones though, right? You mentioned this, I believe, right? You did this line.
I worked on that Action Fleet line of toys. Yes, the packaging.
That was the thing where I was like, you made
the guy next to me was coming up with the sculpting and everything for that stuff, but I had a certain job.
Anyway, I thought that was neat because I still own these. And they were at my
What's
house.
the actual definition of Action Fleet in the biz?
That was Galoob.
That's a line of toys.
Galoob is known for micro machines, which is a very small, like a TIE fighter that's just micro.
Oh, I'll go get it. I have that one.
This is in between. So that size, what Marco was holding up, is somewhere in between that big Kenner size of toy. When you think of a TIE fighter, that's more like that, a toy that's more that size. This is the intermediate size that they came up with to say, well, the figures that go into our thing are an inch high. So that's our special size, and we're calling it Action Fleet.
This is why we have guests, people. Look at all this information.
Wild.
The Micro Machine was that guy who used to talk really fast in the commercials, right?
There was a guy that they got the fast talker for some commercial, right? Yeah, but it was from
Machines?
Okay, so I have all my Star Trek ones on this, but there's the Death Star. Let's see.
Type some words while Marco's looking for toys.
There's the Imperial whatever that's called, shuttle, the Imperial shuttle.
Yeah, so that's a micro machine. That's what your standard. When people say micro machines, they were, I remember that. That's those little tiny things. Yeah, but they also had a mid-size line of toys.
There's the Blockade Runner.
Yeah.
This is the content we don't get when Marco.
I was making toys that you see, I'm more than a little older than Marco, so I was making toys for Marco. So
yes, there's the T-16 Skyhopper.
The guy who did the over 100 commercials as the Micro Machine Man's name is John Moshida Jr.
Nice, yes.
My little X-Wing some better days, it's all droopy.
All right. Toy time with Marco can be over. We need words.
Nope. See, I've got some of these are from different things though.
Anyways, Dennis, how many of these movies have you seen so far? We have running bets.
These are comic movies. Dennis has seen them all. Yeah, there's the same.
You're muted, Coreen.
I dropped my phone and it muted my computer apparently. Dayna, what do we got happening?
Okay, so we have School of the Debauched and Don't Care.
There's the thing from Cloud City.
Still going.
I need Marco from here.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Margo, that is so loud.
More of toys is
So
louder
loud.
than
Oh, it's right next to the micro machine, or right next to the microphone. I'm sorry. There's a Millennium
Wait
Falcon.
Way to say dumb,
You just can't
Nimrod.
stop.
Put it away, Marco. What?
I found the Thai bomber.
Oh my God. Margo,
Way
we're
to
doing
say
a show.
attractive. Fine.
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 Hella fine.
Insult, a bucktooth beaver biatch.
Whoa. That seemed extra rude.
Depends on where the teeth are. Way to say smart, high IQ. A body part, a mutt hole.
A mahal.
Mutt.
Ray,
mutt.
you're the best. I love it.
Body part nipple.
That would just be nips.
Dennis
Was
says
it
that he
being
has
real?
seen all of these. He loves these
Right.
specific type of non-superhero comics movies.
Well done, Dennis.
Okay, thing
You
you
are a
do
man of taste.
thing you do in a relationship, go on vacation.
Ugh. Separately.
Profession, director of operations.
D-O-O.
These are from Alien.
From Aliens, yes. The
Yeah,
drop
did you make these?
Put them away, Marco.
I do have those. I don't think I worked on them. I can't
This
say.
is the drop ship, right? The drop ship, and I don't remember what this is called.
There
This
was
is-
an action fleet size of both of those, though. That I
don't have those.
Way
Those
to
are
say
good.
attractive, you sexy beast. Okay.
I got it. I was typing while they were talking.
Yeah.
This jab is skiff.
Oh,
And
Charlie
this
said
is the
from
barge. That was barge.
Charlie said from the sounds he thought Stacey was mixing a drink, but no, it's Marco busting out his figurines.
Nothing to feel on those figures. Man.
We
Ooh,
go over yelling on the micro
attribute.
machine.
Zero couth.
Oh, coots.
Oh, Dennis is here for Marco's toys.
There's
Oh.
the thing. Oh, I've got so many toys. This is like I have
Right.
my Ninja Turtles in the other room. I'll go get them next
You
time.
boys need to get a room. 'Cause they
Okay,
get-
what are we? There's gonna be a separate stream only on the fan page or the fan Discord
There's
where
the
Marco.
Marco,
I
just
need one
take
more
a picture of all
attribute,
of them
Dayna.
afterwards and put them
Marco,
on.
my shirt has Boba Fett on it.
Oh,
Oh my God.
really? I didn't even notice that. Like,
know,
I
it's
see
Boba
shit.
Fett.
He's in here.
Attribute. Glittery skin.
I put him in there like 30 years ago.
Oh,
He is in
my
there.
God.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
everybody. It's time for the one movie Tina's seen on this list. Go.
It's really a shame that this would be the one out of the 5 that you've seen.
I
Because
know.
our next
Favorite
scene
movie.
is from 2017's Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. This futuristic action film is directed by Luc Besson, who you may know from Leon the Professional. Anyone who was hoping for a worthy follow-up to his previous sci-fi film, The Fifth Element, was sorely disappointed, myself included. But Fifth Element was an original story, and Valerian is based upon a French comic strip, so that's why we're doing this one. The plot is about 2 agents uncovering the massacre of an alien species, and that's really so thin. There's just it's just an excuse for a lot of action scenes and a lot of real over-the-top acting. In this scene, this is near the start of the movie, and the 2 leads we are introduced to, Valerian and Laureline, they're getting dressed after exiting this beach simulation hologram room, and they're flirtatiously exchanging cringy dialogue as they prepare to embark on their next mission.
Come on, man. Let's do it.
Hey, look. I know you're attracted to me. Why deny the obvious?
It's obvious.
Yeah, sure. Little goody two-shoes with the school of the debauched and don't care education are always attracted to zero-couth bad boys like me.
My school of the debauched and don't care education taught me to steer clear of bad boys like you.
Yeah, well, you're not going to find better than me on the market, straight up. Take a good look. Sexy beast, high IQ,
Modest,
glittery skin,
Nimrod,
determined,
buck-tooth beaver biatch.
faithful.
To yourself.
Yeah, and to you. You're my partner.
Yeah, don't forget it.
Look, why don't you think with your heart and not your mutt hole for once?
I don't want to be another name on your list of conquests. Thank you very much.
What are you talking about? What list?
Alex, can we see his conquests, please?
What? No. Hey. Most of those are directors of operations, and that's it.
Oh, directors of operations. Right. Where's my picture then?
They mean nothing to me, okay? I took a few detours when I was younger, and,
Your last detour was not so long ago.
Yeah, but with you it's different. And you know it. I want my nipple to belong to you and no one else.
My nipple will belong to a man who will erase his conquest list for me.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm that man.
Look, we both know you're quite a lady killer. So why do you lose interest in a girl as soon as you win her nipple?
Because I'm looking for the perfect nipple.
But you never stop to look at the nipple right in front of you.
Crime.
No, it's not a crime, but just admit it. You're scared to go on vacation with someone.
Me? Scared to go on vacation? Are you kidding me?
And scene.
Dennis said he actually owns this film, and it's.
I own all of these movies.
I remember. I think when I watched it, I don't remember a lot. I think I remember in my head thinking the actors could be decent actors, but in this movie, it was crappy.
Yeah, it's weird because it's an action movie where you expect an action type person, and these are like little. Yeah. I almost say they're like gelflings in Dark Crystal. They're just like the little small people.
Yeah, I remember I wanted to watch this because it was made by Luc Besson, who made The Fifth Element, and other movies
I think that's why we saw it.
And so I was like, oh, okay, and I was like, okay, makes sense that Eyebrows the model is there, but why is little Stevie Man?
This was my best attempt at thick eyebrows, by the way. I tried to make them bigger.
I appreciate it. No,
but
why is she teamed up with with little skinny, goofy-looking man from the terrible Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
man, Stacey was excellent.
Yeah, Stacey should have been in that movie.
I looked it up that she was on Good Day Sacramento, and I guess the interview was awkward, but it doesn't say who it was, and I was like,
Marcus Allen did it. Marcus Allen said she looked tired or something.
Wow.
I forget what it was. It was like he was like, you don't seem awake. You don't seem like you're thrilled to be here. And she was like, what? What are you saying to me? And then it just was a terribly awkward, terrible interview after that. Yeah,
I need to see this. I want to share this.
Yeah,
it was for it says it was for John Green's movie Paper Towns.
Yep.
John Green is delightful.
Also, you shouldn't tell somebody that you look tired and like you don't want to be.
Yeah, why is he starting off by negging the interview?
Yeah, I remember she has some response though where she's like, "Oh, wow, I can't believe you said that" or something. It's very
appropriate.
Yeah. Well, press junkets are they probably make you really tired.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and answering the same stupid question over and over again, I'd be like, no.
How'd you prepare for this role? What size are your breasts? Same question over and over.
That's why the best person in them is Harrison Ford, because he hates life. And so, like, what were you thinking going into this? He's always like, I don't know. I like money. Just leave me alone.
Okay. We're hitting the home stretch. Scene 5.
Please.
Place someone might get noticed. The state fair.
Like clear for some
That's a see-through Millennium Falcon there.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Pet animal, a chinchilla.
You gotta cover him up because we don't want to see that anymore.
No one wants to see the clear Millennium Falcon.
Number 69. Can't make it that big. I gotta see my words. Dessert, tiramisu.
That sounds delicious.
I've had that.
It's okay. Emotion,
Whoa.
deranged.
It's not
Whoa,
emotional.
hang on. Still trying to write tiramisu. Okay, we have an emotion.
Deranged.
I don't see an emotion.
Deranged.
Animal, a pygmy goat.
Oh my gosh. There's
Ooh.
Nickname, Butterface.
Wow.
Adrian wandered into the other room, so I don't know if she's doing anything about this right now, but a cat followed her home from like 3 streets over.
It's your
So-
cat now.
friend.
No, she called the owner.
Creature, an arcticorn.
A what?
Sounds lovely.
I don't know. I would assume it'd be some kind of like
Arctic
Arctic
unicorn?
unicorn.
Yeah.
Corn?
Like a
Corn.
snow horse? That's not a thing. They got hooves.
Oh. Charlie says we can't all have resting, excited face.
Oh. We'll have what we want, Charlie.
Animal, chupacabra. See, Ray knows what's up. Places you get noticed at the urinal. I knew all you guys just looked at each other in the bathroom. Ooh, dessert cherry cheesecake. That sounds delicious.
Unless he's at a trough urinal, you're not looking at anything, Dayna.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Okay.
Ray might be. Come on.
Body part, bridge of your nose.
Oh, he's getting noticed there, so people are seeing him.
I know all
and they're
sorts of
like,
things.
I recognize that.
I recognize
It's
that.
like, wow, that is quite impressive. You're standing like 4 feet back.
Food,
Just to make room for
foot-long
yourself.
hot dogs.
See what he's getting at there?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, where did my
Oh,
clothes go?
Shirley said that that's the cat distribution system. That's your cat now.
Yes.
Yep.
It is the most amazing cat I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm not even lying.
Blackout
It's
Betty.
Little gray cat, and its name is Duchess. And it just climbed into Penny's lap immediately, walked right in our house, and made friends with everybody.
Body
So you
part
know whose
council.
cat it is.
But yeah, we called the person. They're gonna pick him up.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Okay,
So it's
what
not our
else do
cat.
we need?
Nice.
Celebrity
Happy
piece.
America's sweetheart.
A celebrity. Okay. Weird
Where's-
Al.
Weird AI.
Yes, that's exactly what that said.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got our last scene. Hit it, Wayne.
Okay, the big finale is our last scene from 2004's Hellboy. So this is the closest thing to a superhero film you're going to get from me. This is Ron Perlman in his definitive role as the heroic Red Giant Hellboy, masterfully directed by Guillermo del Toro and based upon comic books by Mike Mignola. First, the film covers the origin story of his conjuring in Nazi Germany. Hellboy eventually becomes part of a secret CIA team of paranormal misfits that fight the forces of darkness. But he spends most of his downtime in a vault filled with dozens of pet cats, and that's where this scene takes place.
Margaret's house.
Is everything okay?
No, I have to put my jacket on.
Yeah.
In our
wait.
scene, Agent
That's
John
true.
Myers
Yes.
is unwittingly chosen to be Hellboy's new minder or sidekick. Prior to this introduction, he was not even aware of Hellboy's existence beyond the stories he read in the comic books.
Ron Perlman's defining role is the Beast. in Beauty
Yeah,
and the
well,
Beast.
that's, yeah.
Let's do it.
There's a wig. Wow. Is that your hair?
There's no reason to have this wig other than he mentions it. Professor Broom had him grounded.
Grounded? Why grounded?
Okay, you saw the pygmy goat guy, right?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, right. Well, come on in. Meet the rest of the family. He gets fed chinchillas is that right? No. He gets fed foot-long hot dogs 6 times a day. He's got a thing for chinchillas. You'll be his nanny, his keeper, his best friend. He never goes out unsupervised.
Who?
Nice.
I hate those comic books. They never get the bridge of your nose right.
Hellboy? He's real?
Yeah, 69 years old by our count. But he doesn't age like we do. Think reverse dog years. He's barely out of his 20s.
Hey, who's the Butterface?
Agent Myers is your new liaison.
I don't want him. What, you get tired of me, Clay?
The tiramisu. Give him the tiramisu.
Sir, I have this for you. It's not a brush. It's tiramisu.
Father's back. He's still deranged.
Well, you did break out.
I wanted to see word out. Nobody's business.
It is. You got yourself on seen at the urinal.
Myers, huh? You got a first name, Myers?
Try not to stare. He hates it when people stare.
John Myers. John will do. Stare at what?
His tonsils. He files them to fit in.
What are you looking at, John?
No, nothing at all.
Code red.
Hey.
Warning. Code red.
They're playing our song. Come on, Blackout Betty. Let's go fight some articorns.
And scene. Excellent job. Wayne, did we do your movies proud today?
Wow, without the red, it looks really creepy.
You casted my movies proud.
What'd you use for what's the horn stuff?
Just construction paper on
Oh,
glasses.
just glasses?
Nicely done. Oh, guys, you all are the best. Thank you for joining us today. Give Wayne a big round of applause. And we'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Goodbye.